Yeah. Well. Let's see how much time we have until, yeah, the demons attack and stuff. Because so far we had several occasions where it said like we were early enough for some things to happen. So, I'm not too sure if it would be wise to loot the failed ritual site. I think 2 hours we could spare. But especially when games kind of warn you of not taking too much time, I think sometimes it's hard to estimate how big the consequences are going to be. Oh great. A detour. The absence of an answer is an answer too.
Can we retreat already?
Who's attacking us? I hope that's not already the messenger from Erevath, but we'll see. I think so far we were pretty quick with everything. Okay, do you have a message for me? The young soldier wiped the blood splatter from his face with a shaking hand. By iomedae, I'm alive! Ooh! It felt like I had half the abyss and Irilu herself on my tail back there. The soldier sucks in a breath and released it, clenching his fists to conquer the tremors. Commander Cherubet sent me to you. Yeah, I knew it. And thank all the good gods I found you before it's too late. The commander wants you to come back and help protect the defender's heart right away. What exactly happened? Demons. The demons are closing on the tavern. They soon have us surrounded. I almost didn't make it past them to come get you. They could strike at any moment. I was also kind of hoping that dealing with the demons in the Tower of Estrid would help with that. But oh well. They're closing in on the tavern, but noticeably enough that you had time to run for help. I see our enemies used up whatever reserves of stealth they had in their first assault on Kenabres. What need is there for stealth in a city one has already conquered? That's what they think, and that's what will bring them down. Yeah, I think deciding to keep exploring the city might also not be the best idea. Guess that would have consequences too. Alright, yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Yes, let's go. We show those beasts. The Crusader tries to summon up his courage, but his face is paler than a sheet, and his hands are shaking again. So we directly teleport there. Guess at least we have some of the tieflings, or tiefling servers. I hope none of the open quests fail, but we'll see. At least here we have the Desna initiates. May Desna be with us, and a little good luck wouldn't go amiss either. And here we have the tieflings. It's a little scary, but we won't get into the habit of this. We've always landed on our feet up until now. We'll find a way out of this somehow. Where's Erebath? Goodness, if we survive this, I swear I'll never drink another drop. No more effing. I love it when the speech changes. No more effing and blinding. I'll give up the cards. Just, please, keep us safe. Forgive me, goddess. I am not the finest of your knights. They are all dead. Help us win without them. Are they still inside? But they look like stuff is going to happen. The Defender Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins. But somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like a typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Seelah waves at you. She's sitting at a table with the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Logan Aldori, come! Let me probably introduce you to Alan, Jana, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Card. Seelah pushes a mug of beer toward you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Aravev to use what Jana, Curl, and Alan found for our little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help keep the gloom at bay. Seelah looks at you hesitantly, as if trying to gauge your reaction. Have I ever turned down merrymaking and good company? Let's raise our mugs, my friends. Wait, I'm not ready for another toast yet. It's not every day that I drink with paladins, knights and sword lords. Oh, I think I told you a bit about the Aldori in the beginning, but let's use this snippet of lore as well. The Aldori sword lords arose when famed swordsman Baron Syrian Aldori agreed to train a select group of pupils in his dueling techniques. They ruled Rostland for generations, each as prickly and impulsive as the Order's founder. Though they are considered to be some of the finest sword fighters in the Inner Sea region, they are also obsessed with personal standing and honor. Which was the main part why Logan left them. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better so we have a better reason to toast. I have to say, I don't know if it's supposed to trigger right now. Cause like, aren't the demons closing in? Isn't there an impending attack? Nah, just drink. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe you tell me a bit about yourself and your order, Alan. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south, in Endoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin? It takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was truly worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elder dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest. But I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Alright, so more about you, Jana. Have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long? I signed up for 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky, or what? Jana lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice for a famous fencing master from Mevon, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. Mevon. Mevon is one of the more stable of the river kingdoms. It began as a refuge for the Aldori swordlords who fled Rostland during the rule of Corral the Conqueror. Many swordlords settled there in Mevon. I think I pronounce it different every time. Whatever. Bringing with them the experience and knowledge of the ancient discipline of swordlords. Warriors from as far away as Garund make pilgrimages to Mevon to study their secrets. To earn the right to stay, the applicant must pass a series of increasingly difficult duels. Hey, last but not least, Curl, how did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little, or maybe smuggled, or guarded stashes, so... Goes stares into his mug gloomily. But I never killed anybody, and I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Greybor is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. Guess that's a deity? Greybor is known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination. Neat. As well as the keeper of secrets. He's called the Reaper of the Reputation by some, but has more insidious titles among worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Blackfingers, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Greybor is the only evil god among the Ascended. Chin up, my friend. Wherever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skill will be useful to us, you'll see. I'm wondering, how do you all know Seelah? I met my noble sister on the road to Kenabres. I was returning from the south from my fiancée. I was happy to be in the company of a Paladin of iomedae. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north alongside the road to Dresden to my orders camp. Alan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Kenabres, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Seelah again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Seelah at a tavern in Kenabres, before the attack of course. She was one of the few who would sit at a table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Seelah is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Seelah too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after that night, Seelah and I went around the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. There was a toast, in case you didn't notice. I mean, 5 doesn't really sound too friendly, but the alternative is just to leave, so... I mean, it's been really nice, but did you call me over just because? Or is there something you want to discuss, Seelah? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Alan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in the battle. Alan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister, I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Curl is right. Logan Aldori helped me find you. Without his help, I'd still be looking for you all over Kenabres. So, Alan, come on. Stop being so stubborn. I would agree. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A Paladin of iomedae and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Kenabres has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Seelah begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one card from some lesser demon. But look at how many people are happy now. The feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows, maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Kenabres will find strength to protect the city. Seelah catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Alan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of iomedae won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. Alright, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and chance to serve righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the Demon Lord Deskari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Kenabres. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes. Oh, that's so cheesy. And twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Alan and his friends didn't have time to pack out the camp. But the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Kenabres. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. I think that sounds like a fine idea, but what could we run into at this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. There was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time at the wardstone in the main square, and I haven't been back ever since. Alright, I think we will help. Seelah puts her hand on your shoulder. Thanks for agreeing to help. Alan is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so we can propose to his beloved. So he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Seelah, I hope you can convince Arabev to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course! If the League of Inspiring Cards has come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Right. Yay! Bit of drinking beer. While everyone else is preparing for the demon attack. Yeah, I think talking with our new companions will have to wait for later. I think it will really take up the pacing. Tell me your life story, Daeran. There's Daeran, there's Ember, somewhere, I think it's Nenio. But yeah. I wonder where Nenio is. What is that? Hyla and the Spinner of Nightmares. Ah, is that the Pathfinder one? Yeah. Alright. Our Swords has been honored to raise her sharpness. She's on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastening on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself, the attack is imminent. Ah, dang it, I can't save in dialogues. You are the one who will be able to turn the tides of this battle. I'm well aware of the abilities of troubadours, bards and storytellers. How you can inspire your comrades and make them stronger. But stay alert. You become a prime target for our enemies, and there will be an entire horde of them. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Otherubo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among the demon worshippers. We didn't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him and the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they burn the ground out from under our feet. What exactly is the situation? We are primed and ready to defend this place. The enemy is keeping quiet, but don't be fooled by the lull. The demons had the tavern surrounded. They could strike at any moment. Alright. Let's try the last one to do at least a save. I think that would be wise. I need just a tiny little more time to prepare. Go on. I'm going to need everyone in top form when the fighting starts. Oh, maybe that would mean I could also do a long rest. But it's not necessary and I don't want to push my luck. I think we are pretty rested, still have most of our charges and everything. Alright. I'm ready to defend this place. Iomedae, help us all. This battle won't be easy. Yeah, if you apparently have played the Through the Ashes game, you can now kind of import it. Import main character and decisions. The thing is, that's not my save, it's the save of my brother. But we'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop this playthrough and play Through the Ashes first. If I play Through the Ashes, it will be after the main game. So, let's take it. Now we can decide once again who we want in our party. What would have been wise to heal you up. Or anyone. Yeah, maybe we should rest just to get the Death's Door away. Is there maybe any time for me to rest before the battle? I hope so. Go, restore your strength. You'll need it. Okay. Then let's just rest. And cook some food. And maybe do a scroll or two. I don't have any... I don't have any kit to use it. Nah, maybe in the future. But at least we have food.
I'm quite certain the commander also has feelings for Lann as well. Feelings of pity, at the very least.
Ouch.
And it is not a bad approach in the battle for attention. So many tender-hearted, naive people are capable of loving out of pity. At least you and I, my dear Camellia, would never use such means to secure another's affections.
That's mean. Alright. Were the demon corpses here before? The demon corpses were killed recently, no doubt about that. But it's not clear if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from elsewhere. Thanks, game. Okay. Another thing I want to do before continuing is looking at our new companions. So Daeran is an oracle. Not sure what they do. Although the gods work through many agents, perhaps none are more mysterious than their oracles. These divine vessels are granted power without their choice, selected by Providence to wield powers that even they do not fully understand. Unlike clerics who draw their magic through devotion to a deity, oracles garner strength and power from many sources, namely those patron deities who support their ideals. Instead of worshipping a single source, oracles tend to venerate all of the gods that share their beliefs. While some see the powers of the oracle as a gift, others view them as a curse, changing the life of the chosen in unforeseen ways. What can you do? Is it interesting for me to take you along? So also like mainly a spellcaster, I guess. So also it's having not prepare spells but known spells and a fixed amount of spell slots, and seems to be pretty divine, blessing, curing, restoring. I don't know. So you just have a light crossbow. I hate deciding which companions to take along. Ah, Nenio is a wizard. And a scroll savant. Yeah, okay, it seems to be pretty logical that she has lots of knowledge skills. Let's have a look. If you prepare spells, you do. What does Stone Call do? Okay. Just one short thing before we leave is talking to Fawn about the, I think it was a drow, even though we failed our knowledge check. The elf's pale, beautiful face bears an expression of melancholy detachment. How may I help? I actually met Kelessa. Fawn's melancholic expression remains calm, but his entire body tenses, and his fingers wrap around the handle of his weapon. Under what circumstances? I hope you seized the opportunity to kill her. Well... Are you really certain of your elite allegations? One lowers his head and says in a hollow voice, I am. Her misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. I mean, she claims she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does. In an attempt to buy her life, she would stoop to the boldest and the most outrageous of lies. Whose word do you trust? Hers or mine? Well, I trusted her, I let her go. After giving you a sudden look, Fawn steps off into the distance. Your decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so, you've condemned her many future victims to death. I suppose it just means that bringing this hunt to a close falls upon my shoulders. Perhaps you've spent too much time among other races. Oh wow. Fawn looks at you in the eye, his face expressionless. You've grown too close to their world if the sight of an abominable crime committed by one of our own doesn't foster in you an immediate desire to stop it. You should return home, at least for a time, so you can remember who you are. I don't think so. I definitely don't share your disdain for other races. After a pause, Fawn nods calmly. My apologies. It was not my intent to appear contemptuous. Perhaps I am conceited when it comes to judging other nations. I spent most of my life in Kyonin, where things are different than how they are here. But since my road has taken me here, I will learn to accept and understand other races. Good fortune to you. I expected more. Alright, let's do a quick save and head into battle. I'm ready to defend this place. But I'm not ready to decide who to take along. Okay. I like Woljif, I like Seelah, and I'm not making tactical decisions. But more like who did I like? Lann is kind of funny. I like Ember. I think she's a really interesting character with just being so absolutely naive and good almost to a fault. Or, well, definitely to a fault. So, with this we have 2 melee attackers and like 3 ranged ones. Which is kind of balanced, I guess. Also 2 like mostly martial, or 3. 1 completely martial, 2 more martial, and 2 more magic. Do we want a wizard? Do we want magical rogue, I guess? I don't know. Let's try it out and we can always swap, I guess. And let's see what this battle brings.